Hello everyone and welcome to a video where my skin's a mess, my hair's still wet, but I'm not gonna let any of that stop me from filming. I have got a bunch of products here that I have been wanting to test out for a long while now and I just haven't. So time for a full face of first impressions, yeah? Let's test some stuff out and let's do so together. So how are you all? Yeah? Oh, that's great. How am I? Oh, you're so nice. Thank you for asking. I'm okay. Not too much new here. I feel like I just updated you guys in my live chat the other day. I feel like I would just be repeating things. Quite a few of you said my skin was looking beautiful in that video, and I was just like, this is what it looks like under the makeup. And with a better quality camera, so you can actually see that I am in pain, but it's okay. It's hormonal. It happens literally every single month. I would rather it didn't, but you know what? On the bright side, at least we have something to test out this concealer on. I feel like I've heard really good things about this. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear More Than Concealer Concealer. Got the shade 355 Vanilla, so hopefully this will be a good shade. Whew. Huge doe foot applicator there. Put a nice well on it, so it looks like it'll be able to hold a good amount of product. And yeah, I looked it up. I was like, so what makes it more than a concealer? I was thinking maybe there was like some kind of a skincare benefit in here or something. No. It's just that they market it so that you can use it not only as a concealer, but also if you want to use it to highlight and contour, you can do that too. Yeah, I know. Pretty underwhelming when it gets spelled out like that, but they did also advertise this as a very full coverage concealer, which I definitely want for these awful boogers. Oh, just the worst. And before anyone says, Cassie, you shouldn't be putting makeup on a wound. You guys. I mean, would it be better for me to not wear makeup today? Yeah, but I want to wear makeup today. And also, it's not an open wound. It has a scab over it. Hence, the makeup actually sticks to it. If it were an open wound, it wouldn't be able to. Oh, why are brow zits so painful? Like way more painful than any other kind of a face zit. I don't feel like brows have any more nerve endings than the rest of the face, but I must be wrong. All right, so went ahead and put on foundation. That's not a first impression for this video, so I didn't show it to you, but I've got this sample of the Bareminerals Mineral Veil Finishing Powder, full of a soft focus finish, free of visible pores and imperfections. This air absorb oil and blur the look of pores. I mean, that sounds fantastic. And people seem to really love Bareminerals. Like, I feel like it's one of those brands that's just a cult classic. People use it and they will use nothing else. How dare you even suggest it? They have found their perfect thing and they're gonna stick with the perfect thing. Yeah, this is just the original. I don't know, I figured it would be a bit more translucent looking, but that looks really peach. So hopefully that'll be okay. Just gonna dab this on here. I got so used to dabbing on my powder with a puff since I've been using the Pretty Vulgar powder that comes with a puff, and now I miss it. Feels weird just doing it with a brush, but oh my god, work. Ugh, my memory card just filled up, but I do think that looks really nice on the skin. Definitely lightweight. I think it may be emphasized my pores or a dry patch there on my nose, but otherwise it really did a nice job at soft focusing. Now, as far as I know, I don't have any new blush or contours to try out with y'all today, so I have just got a highlight that I've been wanting to try out that CoverGirl had sent to me quite a while back. This is the True Blend Super Stunner Hyper Glow highlight, I assume, and it's in the shade Pearl Crush. It does look hyper beam shiny. Look at that. So let's go ahead and see. I'm just gonna very lightly tap into this to start, cause nervous. Let's, ooh, yes. Let's see if we can get you guys to be able to see that. Please tell me that's showing up on camera, because in real life it is intense, like super hyper glow. Didn't they call this a hyper glow? I just read what it was called 2 seconds ago. Super pretty though. That's like a perfect color for my skin. Really nice. I approve. Alrighty, blush and contour are on, and now I'm gonna prime my eyes with this Lorac Behind the Scenes Eye Primer. I have been wanting to try out this eyeshadow primer for, oh, I don't know, forever, and I just haven't. And somehow, I don't remember how I got this sample, but I feel like I got it pretty recently. Maybe it was from Ulta? In any case, I'm excited to test it out. I feel like people love this stuff, but I could just be making that up in my brain from having wanted to try it for so long. I don't know. I get very excited over finding good eyeshadow primers because they are definitely not all created equal, but this is going on nice and smooth. Feels like it has a little bit of a tack to it, so that's a good start, good sign. But while that is drying down, I'm gonna go in with this IT Cosmetics, oh, you guys are still a little zoomed in, this IT Cosmetics Brow Powder Micro Universal Defining Eyebrow Pencil. I mean, for the most part, from what I have found, eyebrow pencils are eyebrow pencils, and really the only difference between them is the kind of spoolie that it comes with, if any at all. Yes. Okay, feels nice and soft, so that's good. I mean, slightly stiff, so it'll do the job, but I mean, this is like super skinny. I guess that's why it's called a micro, and then you twist it up. Yeah, I mean, it's really tiny. I don't know that like on camera that's really gonna translate or anything. Here's a normal brow pencil, and then here's how tiny that micro is. So I'm gonna assume we're gonna get some really nice precision here. Hopefully it's not too creamy, and hopefully it's not too dry. Just a nice, ooh, I like it. I like it a lot. It's like, it gives those perfect brow hair strokes. Yeah, can you hear that truck backing up? Like, ooh, I gotta get a closer look at this girl's eyebrows. I hear they're coming out nice. Wow. Go ahead and back up all you want, buddy. These brows are for me and me alone. Although if someone wants to admire my brows, I guess I'm not against it. I feel like this is another kind of cult classic. I feel like a lot of people love the IT brow pencil. But again, am I making that up and I'm just telling myself that? When in reality, I don't know whether it's anyone's favorite, you know? Both of these, ow, pimple, ow, ow. Whatever, it is what it is. There's my brows, yay. It's just so skinny. I am not used to it. It's like I'm used to picking my cat Figaro up because he loves being held. Galileo likes to cuddle with me, sure, but he doesn't love to be held. So when I do go from picking up Figaro to picking up Galileo, it's like such a stark difference. Because Fig is like 16 pounds and Galileo is like 11. Anyways, then I have got a brow gel from CoverGirl that once again they had sent to me quite a while back. Probably when this was new. I don't think it's so new anymore. I don't think I've gotten a CoverGirl PR package since I moved into this new apartment, so this is probably at least a year old, but you know, it's been sealed up. I really don't care. I just want to give it a shot. I mean, sometimes, is there protocol? I guess I've never worked at a retail store that sells cosmetics, right? No. The only retail I've worked is clothing, otherwise it's been food business. But so like, I don't know how it works with inventory. Like, what if this brow gel just hasn't sold, but it's been on the shelf for a year? Is there a way to know that? And do they take it off the shelves or do they just still sell it? I just don't know. But there we go, a little brow spoolie, great. Let's see if this adds a little bit of definition and some hold. Okay, it's definitely tinted. I can see that. Oh, yep. Okay, okay. I'll have to go in, get that clump. Not what I was going for. So yeah, this is a little wet and clumpy for my liking. Ugh, I need me a spoolie. Stat! Okay, I think my brows looked way better before I used that brow gel, so bummer, but it is what it is. All Alright, and now I just got this from ColourPop and it just looks gorgeous. This is the Garden Variety eyeshadow palette. I love that it is raised and textured, just feels nice. And the colors in here are so colorful and summery. I just love it. Of course, as always, you know, I wish there was a mirror, but I'm not gonna be too... Okay, so I am gonna go ahead and begin with Stay Sharp down yonder on a fluffy blending brush from Real Techniques. See how this does, blend it into my crease for some definition, and as a transition type color. Looks good, looks like it's blending like usual from ColourPop, which is a good thing because usually they do blend very well. It's so crazy how my opinion of ColourPop pressed eyeshadows have changed over time. I really don't know if the formula changed from when they first were created to now, but I really did not like them in the beginning. They did not work for me. They applied beautifully, but they didn't wear well. But now I have no problems with wearing ColourPop eyeshadows. They work really well for me. Happy change. I mean, I guess I'd rather have it that way than the other way around. It's always a bummer when a company takes a perfectly perfect product and then they go and change the freaking formula. It ends up being worse. Just the pits. Okay, now, having such a hard time deciding what colors I want to use today. There's so many beautiful possibilities of combos here, but I think I'm gonna go semi-simple and I'm gonna go into Root 'em Up with this same brush here and just lightly use this on the outer tip of my eyelid and then just blending that into that last color we put down. Then I'm gonna go ahead and do my trademark 3-color gradient on my lids with Don't Leaf on the very inside portion, Clay Day, which, oh, I'm so excited about, on the inner middle portion, and then Sucka For You on the outside. Alright, so the Don't Leaf shade is definitely one of those like creamy ones where it leaves an indent if you push your finger in there. These two were much more powders, but overall I think I was able to get them to work. Now I am just going to highlight my inner corners with Wavelength, then line my lower lash line with Stuck On You and smudge that out with Smudge Off. Right, so I just went ahead and lined my waterline with my Makeup Geek Orchid liner. I have got this ultra fat little Stila deluxe sample of their Magnum XXX mascara. Should it be XXX Magnum mascara? I mean, either way. Why do companies always have to go and use like adult entertainment lingo? Thinking mainly of NARS. Sometimes Urban Decay. Kind of a crazy shape for a mascara. Tube? Not tube. Wand. Tubes are usually all tubular shaped. Kind of hate it when these deluxe samples have really stubby big bristle wands like this because they're so close to the cap. It's a little hard to apply, but we're gonna get in there and do our best. Dang, I mean, even with just one coat, it looks pretty dang good, but I ain't stopping there. I'm a 2-coat kind of girl, so let's go in for double trouble. Dang, I do not remember the last time I've been this impressed with a mascara. That looks fantastic on my lashes. Granted, the formula is a bit on the wet side. I shouldn't even say a bit. It is on the wet side. So I did get kind of a mess on my upper lid, you know, next to my lashes, but I'm really not too bothered because I think my lashes look so freaking nice. Ooh, ah. And now, last but not least, I had a couple of glosses that Believe Beauty sent to me. I don't know which one I should try. I feel like this one might be a little too matchy-matchy with my eyeshadow. I think I'm gonna try this one. This is it, the shade Prim and Proper. Doesn't smell like anything. Wah wah. I just go into lip products now expecting that they're gonna smell delicious, like cake or vanilla, but not all of them, and I'm sure that probably costs extra, and since this is a Dollar General brand, gotta keep costs down to a minimum. So yeah, not much going on there in terms of color. It really is just a sheer kind of baby pink, but kind of figured that was gonna be the case. I wonder, should I try putting a little bit of Bombshell, like just right in the center, give a little bit of color? Is this gloss overload? I don't know that there was much of a difference there, but there we go. There's the look for today. The lip gloss is a bit on the thick side. I don't know, it's not like uncomfortable or anything. It's just not, it's not awful, but it feels like a really regular drugstore lip gloss. But otherwise, I think the products on my face look fabulous. I am most excited about the concealer to see how that lasts, the highlight, gorgeous, the eyeshadow primer, see if these shadows crease. I mean, I'm assuming the shadows are gonna wear like ColourPop shadows, so as much as I love the way the look came out, I'm not like excited to see how they wear throughout the day because they should perform very well. I'm very curious to see if the mascara flakes. I really hope it doesn't because I love the look of it. Oh, and the powder. I'm excited to see if it keeps my skin looking nice and airbrushed. So yeah, I'm gonna get on with my day here, and then I will just see you guys at the end of the night, check in with you so we can see how everything wore on me. So, see you in just a second here. Ready? Ding! Hello everyone. A very humid good evening to ya. How are ya? I'm doing all right. I certainly want to take my makeup off since, as I said, the humidity. Woohoo! But I am curious. I haven't looked at my face at all today, so I'm very curious to see how some of these products, or most of these products, hung in there. We'll find out together. Not bad on all fronts. The concealer really hung in there. My blemishes are still very much concealed. The mascara looks like it hung in there. My lashes still look very nice and lifted. And it only looks like it flaked a little teeny tiny bit, maybe smudged onto my under eyes a little bit. So maybe I'll just have to use this as a upper lashes mascara, which I do with a lot of my non-waterproof mascaras. I can't wear them on my lower lashes just because I have quite watery eyes. I'm also very happy to say that not only did the ColourPop shadows hang in there and they look great, but it doesn't look like they creased really at all or even faded. They look great. And that CoverGirl highlight is as powerful as ever. So color me very impressed. The lip glosses, I'm gonna say they're a pass for me. I do like a tacky lip gloss in terms of texture, but these ones were just, there's a fine line between the kind of gloss that I like. Galileo knows what I'm talking about. Do you want to explain to them the kind of gloss that mommy likes? The kind that certainly could never go near your fur? Yes, see, he knows what kind of gloss mommy likes. Mommy won't go near him when I have it on. I do like a tacky gloss. I just don't like it to feel like a mask on my lips, and these glosses felt mask-like. So they were just not my personal cup of tea, but you know, for a drugstore lip gloss, they might do fine for someone else. Excited to keep testing out the powder. It looks like, you know, it made my foundation and everything hang in quite well and continue to look pretty semi-airbrushed. And yeah, I mean, I guess the only things I'm not excited about are, like I said, the lip gloss and then the brow gel, as I described earlier today when I was testing it. It's just a bit too wet and whatnot for me, but the rest of the stuff I'm very happy with. So yay! This was a great round of first impressions. I have such great taste on things that I want to try. Says the girl who's always excited to test out new foundations and then they work horribly on her. So I had very good luck today. I'm gonna leave it at that. I hope you guys enjoyed this, you know, just a fun little face of first impressions. Certainly let me know in the comments down below if you have tried out any of these products and if you feel the same way or differently as me. I will certainly fill you in further on in time with use, you know, in a best and worst of beauty. I'm sure you will see some of these products show up, so you'll really get to know whether or not I really fell in love with them. But upon first impressions, you could say I have a crush. I just watched Married at First Sight, so I'm kind of like in that giddy love mood, but it's just makeup, not arranged marriage. Yes, anyways, let me know if you want to see more of these, like testing out deluxe samples and random stuff, kind of get ready with me's. I personally, you know, enjoy doing them because I've got a lot of this kind of stuff laying around and a lot of stuff that I want to test, and I just feel like I don't necessarily have a video for it, but this is the kind of video for it, I think. So let me know if you want to see more. You can also just let me know if you found this video helpful, enjoyable, whatever the case may be, by giving it a thumbs up down below. I would really appreciate it. And if you're new here, hey, hi, hello, how are you? You can go ahead and subscribe. You can tippity tap that notification bell down below. Become a member of my casserole family here on my channel. I'd love to have you here. And as always, I just hope you guys are all doing well. And until next time, just stay well until then. Bye!